Have you had a chance to rest at all in the last several months?
No, I did like a working rest, like a working lunch. I didn't actually ever really truly get a rest, but I found my second wind somewhere, and I did go on vacation. That was nice. I got some sun. But no, it's more so an exciting time. I almost don't want the rest. There's so much happening.
You said you plan on being here for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, is Seattle home now?
For sure, yeah. I mean, I've been here 6-7 years now. It will certainly always be a place that I call home. I wouldn't dare stay around for all of the rainy months for health reasons, but certainly a place that I consider home.
Is it nice to come home to, in terms of, you just won a couple of big awards just in the last month or so. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Within that Sports Illustrated article, there's a phrase about how you don't go incognito, it's incogpino.
It's yeah, it's incogpino. So I don't think the blending in is happening quite as much unless I'm literally camouflaged as a tree or rain or something.
You and I talked, like, I want to say 5 years ago in a coffee shop about social justice and the efforts that you have made. And at that point in time, you were just getting comfortable being out there and talking about social justice issues. Obviously, a lot's happened in the last 5 years. At what point did you become so comfortable to talk about, it seems like, everything under the sun when it comes to social issues?
To me, it's become easier and easier because I'm seeing things as all connected and as all one. So if we're talking about race issues, you can talk about criminal justice system, you can talk about big pharma, you can talk about, police brutality, you can talk about intersectionality, we can talk about women of color or women of color who are also LGBTQ. It's sort of all the same thing, and I think as I, continue to peel back the layers and continue to, listen and be educated and read everything that I can, I think I become more comfortable in that, and also realizing that I have a really incredible opportunity to affect change and to make the world a better place in whatever way that I can. I think that everybody has a responsibility to do that, and I am very lucky to be able to be a part of the platform that is this. It's part Women's National Team, it's part NWSL, it's part Colin Kaepernick, it's part Me Too, Time's Up, Black Lives Matter. It's all kind of the same thing, and I feel movements sort of culminate in different personalities at different times in history, and it's culminating in me right now. So I feel like this is almost my responsibility or my privilege, really, to be able to take the microphone at this time.
I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it during the World Cup, that it was the greatest performance by an athlete in terms of walking the walk and talking the talk since Muhammad Ali.
I don't know about that. I've heard the Muhammad Ali comparison a number of times, and I very strongly do not put myself in that realm. Obviously, different time. I mean, what he had to go through and what he did was just absolutely incredible. Obviously, he helped build the platform that I get to stand on in this moment.
Congratulations about SI Sports Person of the Year.
Thank you.
You gave a very pointed speech, though, at the awards ceremony for that.
Is it true that I am the fourth woman deserving of this award? I don't think so. Is it true that so few writers of color deserve to be featured in this publication? No. I'm trying to get across that while I do appreciate the personal honor. I said this in my speech. I grew up, looking at Sports Illustrated and ripping pictures out literally and pinning them on my wall. It is a titan in the landscape of sports in our country and the history of sports and what people think about. And because of that, and because of the fact that they're essentially a news organization within the sports world, I think that they have a responsibility to accurately report the news. And I said in my speech, about the idea of what it means to bear witness. And basically that means, they as a new news organization get to put the stories out that make up the truth of the landscape of sports in the country. I'm not the fourth woman deserving of it. They should have more writers of color. They should have more female writers. They should have more women in leadership positions. They should have more people of color in leadership positions. And I think they should really look at themselves in a perfect world. In order to get the best product or the best news or the best story, you need to run it through the lens of an inclusive type of atmosphere. So hopefully I can be a part of the change that's happening within SI, so we can get a more accurate picture of what sports are in America, which involves a lot more females.
Thank you.